open our eyes. So we are talking about arming ourselves this month. And it's an important thing to talk about, I think, when we're all sort of in that lockdown kind of mode where we don't necessarily have a lot of our regular routines. So how do we arm ourselves? Well, last week we talked about it. We had to do it physically. You have to get active in some way, shape, or form. If you're completely sort of staying home, what are you doing to stay active inside of your house? If you're comfortable going for walks and bike rides, then do that, but make sure you're being active in some way, shape, or form. Even doing Taekwondo 2 or 3 days out of the week, right? It's a great release. It gets the endorphins flowing so that we feel better. Emotion comes from motion. If I want to feel happy, I have to get moving. The second thing we want to do to arm ourselves is first prepare ourselves mentally. So what are you doing to combat the negative feelings or negative emotions or negative energy that not even you, but somebody else around you could be giving to you, right? If you guys, I hope you understand that you can either give off or you can take in someone else's energy. I can give off my energy or I can take in somebody else's energy. If I take Mr. Earl's energy, I'm an energy vampire. And those people suck. Don't be an energy vampire. If I give Mr. Earl my energy because I know he needs some, he's maybe feeling tired, fatigued, I give it to him, that's good. I want to give my energy to people who I want to help. But I want to be in control of my energy and my mental state. How do I do that? Well, I get active, but I also watch what I read, I watch what I listen to, I watch who I hang around, and I talk to people. And I'm, as a man, we're not usually good at talking to people about our emotions. I don't know if you guys are good with that, but I'm not. And I have to work hard at it every day. So, men, young men, it's our responsibility to make sure that we're constantly talking about how we're feeling. If we're feeling bad, it's okay to say, I feel bad today. It's actually good for our mental state. It's not good for our mental state to say, I feel great when you don't feel great. You have to acknowledge how you're really feeling. And then you have to move past it. You can't dwell on it. That's no good for your state. So really pay attention to how you're mentally feeling. If you're mentally feeling exhausted, if you're sad, if you're angry, frustrated, whatever it is, acknowledge it. Talk to somebody about it. And then take the steps to move past it. Watch what you're eating. Watch what you're drinking. Watch what you're doing or not doing. Okay? And sometimes you have to find something that relieves the stress for you. So maybe it's listening to music. Maybe it's playing music. Maybe it's building. Maybe it's cleaning. Maybe it's that. Whatever it is for you, do that to help reduce the stress. Okay? Let's stand up nice and tall, please. Let's do our tenants. Mr. Rowe, courtesy, respect myself and others. Mr. Earl,
integrity, total honesty with yourself and others.
Mr. Rowe, perseverance, patience, never, never, never give up.
Self-control, control your thoughts, emotions, actions, and results.
Indomitable spirit, be guided by my heart. Exercise.
Right toes up and down, and left. Good. Right ankles, nice and high. Good, and left. Nice. Bend your knees halfway. 1, 2, 3. All the way down. 1, 2, and 3. Circle our knees. And the other way. Good. And your hips. And the other way. Nice. Press your head forward. Relax. To the back. Relax. One side. To the other. Forward, back, side, side. Forward, back, side, side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Jog on the spot. Open and close those fingers. Good. Stretch that out. Wrist circles in. And out. Elbows in. And out. Shoulders back. Forwards. Good. Sitting stance, twist your upper body. And feet together, elbows on your knees. Reaching down to our toes and straight to the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. And coming up. Feet apart, hands above your head. Circle to the right. 1, 2, 3. Other way. 3, 2, and 1. Hands behind your back. Leaning forward. And up. Push those hips out. Forward. Up. Last time forward. And up. Good. Hands out front. Stretching down. Switch. Switch. And last time, switch. Good. Coming up. All right, so today we're going to go over some of the things that we did last week. Last week we worked on some self-defense. We're going to work on Hubud today, single hand choke, and Bela Lugosi. Those of you who have done this before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I wanted to go over Hubud again because there was some confusion sometimes while we were doing it last week of when to actually step to the side. Okay? So going over Hubud, basically we're going to have a punch coming towards us. We're just going to deflect off that center line. We're not pushing all the way over. We're just deflecting off the center line. And notice I haven't stepped. I'm still right in front. I'm just deflecting off. That second hand is going to come up underneath so that we can block in case that other punch comes. Now, number 3. 1, 2, number 3, when we check down, that's when we take that step. Okay, so it's not till the third. 1, 2, 3, that's when we step. Okay, now let's try it on Mr. Rowe. Let's see how this works. Okay, so that punch comes out. 1, we just want off the center line. I'm not stepping, I'm just getting off the center line. 2, coming up. In case that other punch comes, I'm here ready to block. 3 is when I actually take that step out and check down. Okay? So I want you guys, and if you do not have a partner, do exactly what I did from the beginning. We're just going to off the center line, up, check down. If you have a partner, then your partner is going to punch out towards you, not fast punch out. It's just so that you can go through this speed, get that motion down. Okay? So off the center line, other hand comes up underneath. One of the other things I was seeing last week was this, and then coming up in between here. We want to go underneath our own arm, right? So if I'm here, if I'm out in space, or here, this is actually going to come up underneath. Then we check down. Okay, so you guys play. Nice. Mary, 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 while you're doing this really well, but make sure that when you are doing the checking down, the third one, that you are actually stepping out to the side, right? Because what you were doing is you were going through the motions, but your feet weren't moving at all. Feet have to move at that third one to go out to the side, okay? Keep going. Good. Okay, and stop. Okay, very nice. Very good job. It's working really well because I'm seeing improvements from last week. Really cool. Okay, so the next one that we're going to work on is that single hand choke. So if that choke was going to come, obviously we don't want it to actually meet us. We don't want that choke to actually get to us. So as that choke is coming to us, we are going to get it out of the way. But if that choke already gets to us, we have to deal with this now. The way that we deal with this is his right arm is extended out, is what's choking me. I'm going to use my right arm to come all the way over so that my thumb is going to be on the back of his hand. Okay? All the way over, my thumb is on the back of his hand. My fingers wrap around his hand. Okay, so if we come up closer to the camera here, my thumb is going to go all the way over here. My fingers are going to wrap around the bottom here. And I want to twist up so that his pinky is facing up. That's the direction we're going to go. So we go from here all the way over and we twist so his pinky faces up. But notice what I'm not doing. I am not already trying to pull away his hand from my chest. I want that connection to stay there. All the way over, twist up. Your other hand will now come and meet your hand. And make sure that that connection is still there with your chest. Don't have it away. Have it so that it's right at your chest. Hold it to your chest. And then all you're going to do is you can take a step back with either one of your feet, and you're just going to bend forward. As I bend forward, it's going to snap right in here. This is going to go crack. Don't do this really fast, but in real life, you would do this quickly, and it would go, and it would hurt. Okay? So same hand. If you have your partner, it's going to be the same hand. If his right comes out to meet, you're going to use your right. Come over top so that your thumb is on the back of your opponent's hand. Fingers grasp, pull up, making sure that that hand stays connected to your chest. Other hand is there, and you just take that step back, lean forward. Okay? So with your partners, gentle, don't break wrists. Okay? Play. So even if you don't have a partner, even if you're doing this by yourself, go slow. Because I want to be able to see your technique. Nice, Landon. Good job. That is nice. Okay, if you are watching this and you're thinking, I'm not sure if I'm doing this right, just look on the screen. Mr. Rowe is doing this over and over.
Atticus, keep your hand close. Up, keep it onto your chest right now. Okay. Don't keep your hand. So grab with your right. Keep it right under your chest. Yeah. For this, there's no space. Right? So it's not here. It's right there. Hands together. And then step. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. But just step back.
Okay, so everybody just stop for a sec. Because I'm watching everybody on the screens here. So what everybody seems to, a lot of you seem to be getting it, but what a few of you seem to be doing is you're still having the hand away from your chest. So as I'm making that motion, I've come across and I'm twisting the person's hand so that their pinky faces up. A lot of people, what they're doing is they're going from here and they're making space. We don't want space. Because if there's space there, my opponent can just pull his hand away. We don't want that. We want it so that we can have control of what's happening. And we can only have that control if that hand stays to our chest. Okay, that hand stays to our chest, and we just take that slight step back and lean forward. Now, some of you are going to have, if you have siblings that you're using or family members that you're using, you may have a lot of flexibility in your wrist. And so your partner is sitting there going, well, I'm not feeling it. Everybody's different. And trust me, we want everybody right now doing it slow. But in real life, if you had to do this, you would do it quickly, and flexibility would not play a great factor into it. Because if you do it fast, things are still going to snap. So keep practicing this. I'm going to keep watching, but what I want you to make sure is that that hand stays at your chest. There should be no space in between. That hand stays at your chest. So even if you're practicing by yourself, I'm standing here, and as I'm turning, my thumb is still attached to my chest. My thumb is still here, right on my chest. My other hand comes up. Everything is against my chest. Okay? Keep practicing. I'm going to keep watching. Go.
Mr. Atticus, just to answer your question, you asked, do you step back all at once? So watch this for a second, okay? So as Mr. Earl grabs me, I'm going to rotate his hand first. My hands go together, and then I step. Right? The step helps bring him lower, that I can kick and counter, right? Okay. Yeah, so rotate first. Get that control, then go.
Nice.
Yeah, but don't pull sideways. Just step straight back. Like go into a walking stance. Okay, try again. Same movements. That's it. Rotate it up. And just there.
Nice. It's like you're bowing.
Yeah.
And just bow.
Yeah, that's it.
Just bow really fast.
And add a kick in.
Okay, Corbin, yours is really good because you're keeping that right at your chest. But when you go to bow, I want you to step back with one of your feet. Make that step back because that's going to allow you to bend a little bit more rather than just trying to go from here, step back. You can actually bend from your hips a bit better. Yeah, there you go. Right. Good. Okay, guys, and stop. So Mr. Rowe had an awesome idea because he has awesome ideas. We're gonna put Hobbit together with the single hand choke. So with your partner, I'm gonna sit there, I will be the attacker, and I'm gonna put my hand out, and my partner is going to do Hobbit.
2, 3.
And I'm gonna come back with my other hand, and he does Hobbit again.
2, 3.
I come back a third time, and I'm actually gonna grab. Now you have single hand choke.
Added a kick. Because I watched Mr. Sebastian do it.
Yeah.
And if Mr. Sebastian does it, I want to do it.
Okay.
It's cool.
So with your partners, Hobbit, single hand choke. Okay?
So if you're solo, like I am, I'm just going 1, 2, 3, stepping at the end. 1, 2, 3, and then grab.
Yeah. So make all the motions the same as if you had a partner.
100%.
Okay?
It's like a pattern. Let's go.
Go, go, go. Nice, Mr. Sebastian. I'm just watching you. That was cool. Okay, Weeb boys, yeah, what I want you to do is exactly what we talked about doing. Don't be trying to do Hobbit from the inside. We're doing Hobbit, stepping to the outside, stepping to the outside, and then single hand choke. Okay?
That's inside.
That's inside. We want to step to the outside. So he's got his right. You're going to deflect with your left. Deflect with your left. Good. Now your right comes up. Now you do push down with your left. Good. Now when that punch comes with his left, okay, there, your left hand comes up underneath, right hand push down. Now his right is going to actually go to the choke. Good. Now you do the choke. Your right hand will come over. You want his pinky to face up. So your right hand will come over and do the twisting. Yep, pinky is facing up. Then you take a step back and just bow down. Do not break your brother, because now it's your brother's turn. Yeah, that's right. It goes both ways. No, that's inside. Go to the outside. Now the choke. Good. Nice. Very nice. Good job, guys. Nice. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay, guys, we're going to stop and we're going to do a little Bela Lugosi. And 90% of you have no idea who Bela Lugosi is and why we call it Bela Lugosi. Bela Lugosi was an actor from a long, long time ago that played Dracula. This Dracula.
Bella, la.
Right? Okay. We're going to use Bela Lugosi to stop a hook punch from coming at us. So if I throw out that hook punch, Mr. Rowe wants to stop it. But where does he want to stop it? He doesn't want to try and stop here. That's not really going to work. He wants to stop where all the power is coming from in the first place, which is these tiny little shoulder areas. Okay? Hook punch comes around. Oh, right there. I couldn't swing. He stopped right there. Okay? The reason why this other hand is up here is in case I still make that swing around. The power might not be there because he's stopping this, but this might still hit. That's why that hand comes up there. This one hits right to that shoulder. That's the Bela Lugosi. Okay?
Hook it on the inside. 1, 2.
Right? Okay? Okay, one more time. We'll watch one more time. Okay? Hook punch comes around. Shoot no. Oh, and it went over top.
We'll get to that part in a minute.
That's okay.
We'll
But
get
what
to
I
that.
want you to work on is that motion. This one's coming up to protect the side of your face. This one's coming straight out, aiming for that shoulder. Okay? Play.
That's it, Mason. Good work.
Good. Now make sure that when this hand is coming across your face, that you're not completely blocking where you're seeing. You still want to be able to see. You want to tuck that chin down, basically looking through your eyebrows. We're looking, but I still want to see what's happening in front of me. So as you're coming, don't completely block, because then you can't see. Now, as you guys are practicing this, you can practice with both hands. It doesn't always have to be the same side, because that hook punch could come from the other hand. On one side, other side. Nice. Oh, Landon stepping into it. That was kind of cool. Yep, we're stepping forward into it. Okay, so everybody stop for just a sec. The one thing that I want to stress upon you is the fact that I am not blocking this, right? That hook punch is coming. I am not standing back here and blocking this. The only way that this works is if I step into it in order to stop this from happening. If I stay back here, I'm not really doing a lot. That power is still coming, because where is all that power gonna hurt from? It's not hurting from here, it's hurting from here. So if I'm sitting here, this is still coming full force around. So I need to step forward so that that stops the momentum of this. So when that hook punch is coming, you actually have to step forward. Okay? Don't just stand in one place and hope that this is going to work. It might not. But if you step forward, you're going to take a lot of the sting out of that punch. Okay? Keep practicing. Corvin, nice job. Very cool. Yeah, that's very cool. Good job. Oh, Mr. Sebastian, very nice. Adding some counterattacks after. Very cool. So Landon, when you're doing this, make sure that that hand that's coming out is coming straight out. We're not coming around with it. Yeah, straight out. Good. Yeah, well, okay. Okay, guys, so stop. Okay, so what I want to add into that is the fact that if we don't stop this and my hand skips over top, we need to do something about that. So when my hand skips over top, I'm just going to wrap up his arm. Now I've controlled this arm. I have this. It's not going anywhere. Now I can counterattack because I have a free hand. I counterattack all I want. Grab hold and start throwing knees, smash the ankle, whatever I need to do. But the big thing we want to do is control that arm. So if I skip over top, I want to grab. Now I have control. Now I can counter. Okay? Now, in some instances, you might want to skip over top on purpose. Somebody likes doing that because the idea of taking control is a really good thing. Because if I just stop, well, now what? Well, now there's another hand that's going to come. I've got to try and deal with it. And he's going to pull this one back. And now I have to deal with two. I skip over top. Now I only have to deal with one. I'm in nice and close.
And a nice little byproduct that happens, so if Mr. Earl does that same motion, watch this elbow here. As he goes in and he stops it, I'm smashing my own face into his elbow.
Yep.
This happens, right?
And,
so it's good.
And if he tries to pull his arm out, oh good, oh good, oh good. So every time he pulls, he comes back in. He just keeps elbows. Okay, so do the exact same thing, but that skip over top, we're going to wrap around the arm and hold it tight. And then start throwing some counterattacks. Okay? Leg. Okay, so Landon, as you're doing this, Landon, out. Wrap around that arm. Okay, so the one that goes straight out. Good, that one's going to wrap around the arm tight. And then you can start throwing your counterattacks at that point. But yeah, that one's going to hold on to that arm. Nice, nice. Weed boys, really good on focusing. That was good. That was a good one. Keep going. I'm watching you. Nice wrap up. Good job. Make sure, though, that you're not letting your opponent move away from you. Okay, so if I have this row come back, if he throws that hook and I skip over top, as soon as I wrap, if I'm not having him really close, if I don't have this really tight, he can just pull his arm out. Okay? So as that comes out, nice and tight. Right? I want him tight to my body. I want him as close as possible. Because then if he wants to wiggle around, that's great. It's gonna, I still have time to start throwing stuff before maybe he can get that arm out. Right? So make sure that your opponent is sucked in nice and tight. Sorry, did that hurt?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, keep going. Let's see this. Nice. I am seeing some good stuff out here. Nice.
Oh, he's trapped
Oh.
in trapped in that.
He totally could because the other hand is there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's got it.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Cameron,
Cameron's got the human pretzel going on.
that's awesome. Look at you. Look at you go. That was awesome because he trapped your other arm as well. That was awesome. That's next level stuff is what that is.
That's it. Get him. Yeah. Punisher, Jake. Punisher.
Good. I want to encourage Cameron's mom. I totally do.
Get him, Jenner. Get him.
She's trying, but come on. Cameron's just taking it.
Taking a beating.
Yeah. Good. Oh, blocking the second. Nice. Oh, somebody's learned some stuff. Right? Look at him go. Good job, Cameron. Give it to you. That's good. Good stuff. Oh, she's still trying to kick too. That was good. That was good. Nice job, Ken. All right, guys. Oh yes.
Okay.
Stop for a sec because I do have some homework that I want you guys to do because we have done this 3 self-defenses tonight. And some of you were here for the self-defense from last week. Right? We did hooded last week. We also did double-handed choke. And we did double-handed choke from against the wall. If you were pushed up against the wall and double-handed choke that way, that's what we did last week. So your homework is I would like to see 2 of them. So show in a video 2 different self-defenses and show us how you would get out of those. So you have hooded, you have single hand choke, you have Bela Lugosi, you have double hand choke, and you have double hand choke against the wall. I think he knows what he's doing.
I
That
give
was,
you Mile high salute.
that was cool. Okay? So show me 2 of those. Okay? That's your homework. And because we have a little bit of time, let's do some push-ups. Because we got some time. So, on the floor, let's say do 15 push-ups. Okay? Ready? Body up. Stay to the count. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Switch up, sit-ups. And just to keep it, even, let's do 15 sit-ups. Okay? Stay to the count. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good job. Awesome. Standing up. Good.
You're forgetting squats.
Was that fun? That was fun. We liked it. Good. Let's start stretching. On your knees, stretching back. Oh, that was good. Snap, crackle, pop. Good. And calf stretching forward.
So just while you're stretching, a couple announcements. The last week of April, the 27th through May the 3rd, there's no classes even online. We are going to be moving the school to the new location, which we're almost done a renovation for.
And coming up, center split your legs.
Yay! Side to side. And if you have questions about the self-defense that you just maybe want more clarification on, or you want a reminder of what we did last week, just stick around after class. And if you have a question, just ask away, okay? We'll spend some time just going through any questions you have. Keep stretching, keep stretching.
Good. And slowly sitting back, sit back. Good. Reach to the center. And to the left.
Let's go, Mr. Noah. Uh-huh. Always
Yes.
watching. Kozlowski.
Always watching. And to the right.
What movie is that from? Always watching, Kozlowski. Always watching. Always watching, Kozlowski.
Was that Top Gun too?
Yeah, that's where it was from.
Yeah, okay. And back to center. Soles of your feet together, butterfly stretch. Distraction dog. You have a very cute puppy, Sebastian. And with that straightened out, reach for those toes. If you can reach your toes, reach for your heels.
Keep stretching, Mr. Levi. Reach for those toes. That's it, Corbin.
If you can reach those toes, curl them back towards you. Try to lift your heels off the ground. Feels awesome. Good, coming up. Laying on back, knees up to your chest, arms up to those sides. Eyes to the right, knees to the left. And switch. And back to center. Slowly sitting up. Stand up. Turn around, fix your uniform. That was awesome. Awesome for me. Hopefully, you guys all had fun as well. Remember, choose self-defense. That's your homework. Oh, no, I thought you were. Oh, yeah. Okay. It's more fun when you're out here, too. Okay. Breathing exercise. Those hands nice and warm. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in love, family, enthusiasm, romance, desire, faith, hope, passion, vision in, out of your body. Fear, worry, anxiety, hatred, revenge, negative thinking, superstition, and blame. All good things in. Anything you don't need, just let it go. Breathe in love, compassion, forgiveness, abundance, courage, and encouragement for yourself. And we let out love, compassion, forgiveness, abundance, courage, and encouragement for all we come in contact with. Thanks again, guys. That was awesome. Cheer it. Good yay. Awesome. Coordinated high fives. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Again, if you have any questions about self-defense, now's the time to ask some of those questions. Supreme Jaden.
Always watching.
Always watching. If you guys, why don't you do a quick video of your self-defense that you want to do for your black belt grade? Oh, I think that we lost. Supreme Jaden. We'll send her an email.
Bye.
Peace out, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Nice job, Jennifer Como. You rocked it. Nice job, Passes. Mason kills it out there.